Mabuhay! Ako nga po pala si Alia Masilam, nagmula sa BSL Filipino 3B, and today, I will be discussing the 4 principal digital literacy and the importance of acquiring new literacy. But before that, allow me first to define the literacy and digital literacy. So, literacy is the ability to make sense of something, often generalized as ability to read and write. In many ways, reading is reading, media is a media. In the 21st century, the new literacies are emerging, and digital media forms allow communication to be more nuanced than ever before. While the digital literacy is about being able to make sense of digital media, this includes the ability to analyze, prioritize, and act upon the countless digital media. So 21st century citizens encounter on a daily basis. What are the 4 principles of digital literacy? First, the comprehension. Second, the interdependence. 3, the social factor. And the 4, curation. First, the comprehension. The first principle of digital literacy is a simply comprehension, the ability to extract implicit and ideas from media. On the other hand, comprehension is the goal of reading. Comprehension or extracting the meaning from what you read is the ultimate goal of reading. Experienced readers take this for granted and may not appreciate. The reading comprehension skills required the process of comprehension is both interactive and strategic rather than passively reading text. Readers must be analyze it and make it their own. In order to read with the comprehension is developing readers must be able to read with some proficiency and then receive explicit instruction in reading comprehension strategies. So the second principle of digital literacy is interdependence. How one media form connects with another, whether potentially, ideally, or literally. So for example, Facebook and Gmail. So in order for you to create a Facebook account, you need first your Gmail account in order to connect your Facebook so we can see the media form. It is really supplement each other. The third one is social factors. Sharing is no longer just a method of personal identity or distribution, but rather can create a message of this own, who shares what to whom or through what the channels can not only determine the long-term success of the media, but can create the organic of ecosystems of sourcing, sharing, storing, and ultimately repackaging media. So in the other hand, social factor, it's talk about sharing timely and relevant data within the relevant networks. Fourth, the curation. Curation is speaking of storing over the storage of favored content through platforms such as Pinterest, Pearl-trees, Pocket, and other is the one method of the save to read later. But more stably, when a video is collected in the YouTube channel, a poem ends up in the blog post, or infographic is pinned to Pinterest or stored on the Learnist board. That is also kind of literacy. As well, the ability to understand the value of information and keep it in on the ways that make it accessible and so useful a long term. So, in short, curation is ability of an individual store and organize the data in accessible ways. The importance of acquiring literacy as an educator, One is given the responsibility of cultivating and strengthening young minds. An essential component of this task is ensuring students are literate. Another form of literacy that is important in 21st century is culturally relevant literacy, encouraging children to read and write at the young age and building on that foundation throughout their learning experience. As an foundation, educators and parents alike are laying solid with tools and groundwork and equipping children needed for their future success.